And here we go, my first tournament in Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13 career mode. Character's name, Decap Boss, obviously, because that's the only type of career name I give myself. Anyway, in this video, man, since it's like more or less like an easy game to play and these holes is born, I did a lot of editing to this video. You won't get no type of reactions from me because I'm actually doing this commentary after the video was recorded or whatever. But yeah, man, like in this video, let's talk some YouTube. Let's have a little conversation, you know what I mean? Like, I've been getting like a lot of comments, all that kind of good stuff. So I just want to cover some of the things that people been talking about, like questions that I've been getting asked, etc., etc. So basically, this video is just going to be a lot of me talking. So if you don't want to listen to that, go watch another video. If you do feel like listening, I know you feel like listening. I don't even gotta say if. I know you feel like listening. So like ever since I did that Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City walkthrough, I've been getting a lot of comments about my voice, like who I sound like basically. I've been getting comments like I sound like Ludacris. There was this one other dude that said I sound like Sylvester Stallone. Like, come on, man. Do I sound like Sylvester Stallone really? Or Luda? Come on, I don't sound like Luda. Like, that's just nonsense. This other dude said I sound like some dude from a kid's programming show. I was like, what the fuck are you doing watching a little kid's programming show, man? You better have a kid or something. Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, I just find that shit so funny. Like, people compare and contrast my voice, like, to famous people or whatever. But whatever, keep them coming, man. I just find that shit hilarious. So just keep it up. Another comment I be getting asked is what I do for a living. People be like, you post way too many videos daily to be having a job, like, but the fact is I actually do have a job. I work at home. I'm a freelance web designer. I basically just make websites, do all that freelancing for other people. Prior to that, man, I was like an auto mechanic, you know what I mean? But I hate working on other people's mistakes. I like working on my car, there's no doubt about that. I just hate working on other people's bullshit, piece of shit rides. So I was just like, this ain't for me, so I moved out that field. Sat in front of a computer for like 3 days straight, just reading nothing but like HTML, CSS, PHP bullshit, and eventually I just got the hang of it. Like, I got a pretty big learning curve that way. But yeah, man, my current job right now is freelance web designer. I don't know how long that's gonna last though, because I'm always switching professions. And probably the most popular comment that I get is how I get my games so early. Like, they're just like, you get your games like 3-4 days before they come out. You guys gotta know, like, GameStop, Best Buys, and all that shit, they be getting their games in, like, anywhere between Wednesday and Saturday, you know what I mean? Like, say the game comes out Tuesday, they'll have that shit in the stock between Wednesday and Saturday. So my boy Tracy, if you guys don't know, he's the one that did the Resident Evil walkthrough with me. He's a manager at the GameStop, so he just hooks me up. Like, whenever the games come in, he lets me know what's in, and I'll be like, if I want it, I'll go pick it up, you know what I'm saying? I just throw him like $5-10 extra or something like that, smoke them out or something like that. But like, so if you guys want to get your games early, man, I suggest you become real buddy-buddy with your nearest GameStop manager. Like, for example, I wasn't even cool with Tracy, you feel me? Like, I basically, like, the way I know him is through GameStop. Like, I show my face into the GameStop so much, like, he just knew me eventually, and we just, like, started talking or whatever, and became cool, just started talking about games. And then eventually, I was just like, man, what you doing after work? You trying to smoke a blunt or something? And the rest was history. So, become buddy-buddy with your nearest GameStop manager, and you'll be able to get the games early like me, unless that guy's a straight-up douchebag. And this is another comment that I've been getting. Well, it's not really a comment. It's more like personal messages or whatever, like my inbox. People wants to know, like, what my goal is for this channel, what my ultimate goal is. So I'm going to say it right here. My ultimate goal right now is to join the Machinima network. I want to be partners with Machinima. This is why I started doing this. Like, that's all I got. That's all I'm focused on, basically. Like, if it comes to YouTube and videos, it's like I'm trying to get up with Machinima, and that's that. Like, if I could get that to go down, I don't even know if that'll happen, but if I could get that to go down, I'll be pretty excited about it. But that is my goal for this channel. Oh, and I got like 2 personal messages when I was doing this Resident Evil walkthrough, right? They was basically like, we Googled Decap, and we ran across a MySpace page and a SoundClick page with the same name, and they was wondering if it was me because it kind of sounds similar. I'm gonna clear all that shit up right now. That is 100% me. If you Google decap, you will literally see my music pages in like the first 2-3 results. You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally top tier first page. It's like I've been doing this music thing like since I was like 13 or whatever. I was basically a lyricist, rapper, whatever you want to call it, MC, mic aficionado, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it's like I was doing that since I was like 13 up until like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I just didn't have the time for it no more. Like, I was pretty decent, I guess. Like, I wasn't bad or nothing like that. It was just like just too much time. It was just too time consuming or whatever. Like, I had a lot of things going on at the time, so it's just like I just had to abandon ship on that. You know what I mean? Like, basically, I was just doing it for fun anyway. If you guys want to hear a track, I'm gonna take a couple clips right now and put it into this video, like right here.
And these motherfuckers told me, decap the truth, about to get up on the realest shit. Releasing on the wrist while I buy without the dealership. And I got all of the honeys coming and feeling it. If you living like a broke bitch, I guess you deal with it. I'm large and in charge beyond anyone pinnacle. Used to be a criminal, now I keep it minimal. Still got the hitman, but they low-key subliminal. 2 G's a pop, then the outcome gets critical. Yeah, I bring pain, and don't spread the word. But the fact is, I can smash the king's name. Fuck it if you want it, I'm bringing the thing, man. The people call me crazy, baby, I'm just insane. Fucking crew up like Yoko. I'll get up in that ass like I would Stacey Dash, but no homo. Watch me outlive your man like Shambono. Gunfight, you don't wanna take it there, no.
So yeah, that's just some decap right there. You know, when I actually used to do the music thing, like a couple verses from like, it's like 2 verses from 2 different tracks and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not bad, not good. Tell me what you guys think, man. And if you guys want to hear more, just Google decap. You'll see me literally right there, top of the page, basically. So I guess, man, after all that, all these, like, after I covered all these comments and, like, messages I've been getting, like, the more common ones or whatever, let's leave on a good note. Let's end this gameplay on a funny story. If you're a female watching this, no disrespect to y'all, you know what I mean? Because I was just drunk, so it was just, like, one of them things. But anyway, like, I went to the city last weekend with a couple of my boys. You know, we was drinking, having a good time or whatever. Went to a couple strip clubs. The first strip club was cool. I was getting lap dances or whatever, just having a good old time, you know what I mean? Like, just chilling with my boys. And then my stupid ass got drunk as hell or whatever, and I just did something real ignorant. Like, I just spit on the floor like an asshole. And then one of the bouncers peeped that, so they kicked us out, like, no questions asked, you know what I mean? We got kicked out for a strip club. So, whatever, that was my fault. That was my fault. I said it was, like, my fault or whatever. And then we just went to the second strip club, you know what I mean? It was like, fuck it, let's move on to the next one. And then we got to the next one or whatever. And then, like, I was getting a lap dance, right? And mind you, like, I'm not in the VIP, nothing. I'm, like, right there, like, in the middle of, like, the open, you know what I mean? I'm getting this lap dance or whatever. And YouTube, I am not lying when I say this is, like, the baddest chick I've ever seen. Like, this bitch was so bad, man. Like, and she had, like, the most perkiest, like, most perfect titties, man. Like, it was just bad. And then eventually, like, she was giving me that lap dance or whatever, and them titties was, like, right in my face, man. Like, right in my face. So I was just, like, stupid drunk. I was super drunk, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm going for it. So I tried sucking on her titties right quick. She was not having it. When I say she was not having it, she was not having it. She gave me the quick slap. She got up. Next thing I know, literally 20 seconds later, 2 big-ass Jack Diesel fucking steroid cock muscle fucking, security guards come up to me. One grabs me by one arm, one grabs me by the other arm. They pick me up off the chair and literally they dragging me out like the way they held me, kicking me out. Like, I was basically like, I could have been doing the running man in the air. Like, they had me airborne. They just lifted me straight up and basically took me outside and just dropped me right there, and I got kicked out. Not a good look. I shouldn't have done that, but, you know, it was like, whatever. It was like one of my first times at a strip club, you know what I mean? I was way too drunk, got real reckless. It could have been real bad, because, you know, those bouncers could have easily just took me outside, beat the living shit out of me, took my money, took my watch, took my shoes and shit, and just could have left me right there. But it didn't go down like that. Thank God I was with my boys. I'm pretty sure they probably like calmed down the bouncers, something like, this guy don't know what he's doing right now. He's basically blackout drunk or something. But it was just crazy. Good night, man. Like, real good night, real good story, man. That's like one of them stories I'm going to tell to my kids when they turn of age, I guess. Like, you think y'all wild, man? I got some funny stories for you guys. Anyway, if you guys got a funny-ass stripper story like that, like just any good time story that turned out funny as hell, man, just let me know. Leave a comment about it. And I'm going to end this video on that note. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. This is like one of the first commentaries I actually did after I recorded the video. So if you didn't enjoy this, leave a video. If you think I talked too much, wait, did I say just leave a video? Leave a comment. If you think I talk too much during this, leave a comment. If you like the real live commentary better, leave a comment. If you like this better, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment.